Live. We are live. Watching a breakout. Wanted to boot this up just in case something gets crazy. Crazy. Can I do a thumbnail on this? I don't know how. I guess this one's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Whatever. Live. All right, so I booted up because 142, this level like right here, was kind of breakoutish. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to, but it is looking bullish. This is the 0.5 on the fib. So if we go back, this can kind of give us some history here. Break of the 0.5, never held it. Break, never held it. Kind of getting up into that level where we haven't held it. So this should be pretty telling. Break, didn't hold it. Break, still didn't hold the 145.45 resistance, came back down hard. So what we want to see is a break of this 145. We actually want to see this break right now, 144.70-ish, on some volume straight through 145.45 up into this 148. And then that's going to be uber bullish for me. We'll see what happens into this run into the close. We kind of just we've been running without the SPY, so good news. And it's been pretty decent volume. A lot of our buy volume is big green bars, and a lot of our sell volume is little red bars. So you can see here, a lot of our buy volume is larger green bars. A lot of our sell volume, smaller red bars. So it shows there's not much selling pressure, a lot more buying pressure, hence why the stock is also green. Here's a SPY chart. This is what I would have played today. I marked this earlier this morning. Perfect bounce. Up. Off of support. Did not play it. I jerked off some SPY puts today. I actually bought puts like, I think I marked this and then bought puts like in here. Just never had a plan, to be honest. So we will watch GME. I don't know how to get this studio. I guess I can do this. Come on, GME. What did I say? 144.70? Yeah, we're just hitting right on that. Rough. Really need to break through this with some strength. But it looks like we're probably just going to not be able to get through this mark right here. Could be cooling off, we'll see. RSI was overcooked. We got 30K, 26, a little over 50,000 shares in 3 minutes bought, and then we got sold like 11,000. So let's see. It'd be awesome just to see this bust through here. That's not what I want. I want this, like, come up here, maybe test this, come up here, boom. That's what we want. is what we want. Will it happen? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Streaming to no one right now, but be cool if it's still squeezed. Well, I don't think we're just going to squeeze at 2:30 on a Wednesday without FOMO, but we might see some covering if something got crazy. Probably not it, though. The other thing that we see is just straight down into this. And then just stay in this range bound. Possible as well. Probably more likely. Kind of hard to stream when you don't have a chat. Nobody to interact with, you know. So there is kind of this, let's see, 143. There's kind of this, maybe here, like here-ish, which we could come back to. I want 28 right here. If we remain above that or bounce off of that, I still think that we could challenge these regions. Just looks really bullish right now. Got some AMC calls yesterday, sold out of them in today, made a little bit of money on those. Holding a GME call next week, expiring the 22nd. Got some BBBY calls for mid-August. I have 4 AMC $29 calls for September 16th. I'm going to hold those until after the earnings, and then probably done with it. Probably done with AMC after their earnings call if it doesn't go crazy. Not done, but I'm just going to wait until it runs. Like, it's kind of silly. I think there's too much turmoil within the community. I don't think there's as many diamond-handed people as it's perceived. I think there's a lot of bots pumping the 100K number. I do think it could still go up. I think it will go up. And I think people that are analyzing it are lost. I don't think that they know what they're looking at. But, just my opinion, not like I really know what I'm looking at either. Tesla pumping. So it looks like I had this level on Tesla. What was this? The 697.37 pop. That would have been a good little grab. I don't think I had much as far as this downside goes. Yeah. I think all this is macro stuff. I don't trade Tesla. I did it for my brother. Man, this is crazy. I almost bought puts on BlackRock. Almost. I got a position in Alto. Stupid. AMD today. Got some pops. This is an upside trigger here. Would have been a good trade. Downside trigger never went off. Come on. Not out of the woods yet. Can we move this whole thing? Can I just keep doing this like everybody else? Just keep, like, saying. Those guys that do TA and they just, like, continually move their stuff. Guess that's kind of what it is, though, too. Where's the back? Okay, so is this what I said I wanted? I want to come up. No, this is what I want. I want to come up through here. That's kind of what I want to see. I mean, I guess this works too. I don't know which one. I think the 144.76 is more. I have another ticker here on the 1 minute. That's why I keep looking over there. I think that's more. Well, no. Yeah, that's this mark here. Yeah, that's that mark. Yeah, so the blue should be easier to get through, I would think. A little less resistance here. We shall see. We shall see. Trying to look at my own stream. Wow, I don't even come up if I search myself. I'm being shadow banned. Oh wait, am I not even live? Should be live. Am I not even live? Says I'm live. Hello? Private. Set to private. Probably not a good, there we go. Wow, okay, well, we were private that whole time. So now we're public. Maybe I'll get a viewer. That is why I could not see my stream. This is what I was talking about on GME. This is what I'm looking for. What happened, I don't know. But looking for a break, confirmation off of this, and then a move up. Also, I could be looking for something like this as well. I think I'd rather see this. I'd rather see a break of this resistance quickly and then straight through here and then retest the higher mark. But either one works for me, whether it's this or whether it's this on some volume. Let's see what happens. Only time will tell. I was just streaming for 13 minutes and I was private, so nobody could hear anything I had to say, but doesn't matter. Didn't really say that much. Just went through kind of how I thought that this is very bullish right now, and then went through my level on resistance, which is this yellow line here from the past, and then more resistance here at 145.45. Very important to break that. I think that's a breakout level. If we retest and go up from there, then our next resistance is 148. So I think we could see some movement heading into close today. We're also not really trading with the SPY as much, although the SPY has gone up, rallied today. Well, I mean, it tanked pre-market, but then rallied throughout the day. I think that we're kind of trading away from it right now. We're getting kind of our own pushes. So interesting to see if we can break this level, 144.75. All right, we're live officially. Officially live, officially streaming to 0 people. I'm just going to keep moving this until it happens. I'm going to manifest this. I think I would prefer it to do this, I guess. I mean, to close the day up here would be a good day. Would be a very good day. I actually need to look at my calls. I have some calls I kind of want to get out of them. It looks like I have the July 22nd. So they're 225. And I paid $212. So I'm at $12. And I'm not gonna get rid of them. I mean, if we ran up into here, it would be too bullish to really sell them for me. I guess if we came back down, I could get rid of them. I don't know. For now, I'll just hold it. I will just hold it for now. Alrighty. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Getting some volume. Really need to push, break this. Break it, break it, break it. It's not going to be easy. $144.75 is the line in the sand. We didn't even test it. We haven't. Well, okay, so this is saying that we tested it, which is odd because I have a Weeble chart pulled up and it's saying 144.71 is the high of the day. Interesting. Now it's just stuck. I mean, I think DRS is definitely affecting volume, so probably still a net positive thing, DRS. Do it. I mean, the sell volume is just so low. I mean, granted, that's why we're 5% green, because look at all the green volume. I mean, that's all buy volume, right? So we do have quite a bit more buy volume, but I don't know. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a flush back down into this 143.28 area and then kind of just bounce around in this range until close either. But hopefully we get some volatility into power hour. Yeah, the SPY is dumping right now. Maybe not dumping. This would be dumping, but so the fact that we're holding up against the SPY is definitely good. So crazy, the volatility in the SPY. It's like it literally just flat now. 0.00%, but look at this chart. It's so funky. This was the trade today. I marked this morning too. Could have taken this to the upside. It was support. So this is a downside trigger for me, but sometimes I will play the bounce to the upside on it. I didn't play this. I bought puts this morning, just gambling with no plan. Stupid, when I could have just waited this out. Perfect trade. Test. Retest, confirmation up. Off of the support. Too decent. I got that from a couple days ago, I believe. Yeah, just support in here. Resistance support. Easy peasy trade right there. Yeah, GME isn't. It's kind of sucked out right now, sideways. Not terrible. It can cool off. Let it cool off and then blast up out of there. Still 0 viewers. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. All my fans and viewers out there, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I had 1 viewer for 2 seconds. It's alright, it's about capturing the moment. It's about capturing the moment. Whoa, sorry. Come on, break up through there. Just let it go. Help me help you. I thought this was pretty cool. This is Gamestop Marketplace. They've released the first TV series NFT. So essentially, you could buy the episodes that are an NFT. When I asked them why on Twitter, they kind of responded with, it kind of cuts out the middleman. So you kind of get rid of this middleman that may control the narrative or do whatever. It's basically the creator gets to post their stuff, charge you directly for it. They get to keep all the profit. You know, GME is just kind of the host site of it. Also, I think it's kind of cool because you notice with streaming services, like The Office, right? The Office was it's an amazing show, or Breaking Bad or anything. When those shows get contracted to Netflix, Hulu, whatever, sometimes they're only on there for a certain amount of time and then you lose them. So this could be potentially the DVD of the future. Now, since this website and everything is kind of so PC and gaming related, I think that's probably a challenge, is how does this transfer to a TV? Sure, I can cast my PC onto my TV, but how does the generation older than me or a generation older than them, like generationally speaking, how do they adapt to that? Not that they're really marketing to that generation. Everything is for the future, for the younger people, I think, especially in the gaming atmosphere. But it would be cool to kind of be able to have this type of technology on your TV. But this is getting a lot of action. I mean, 500 likes, 200 likes. I mean, people are looking at this. I'm assuming they started with 20,000 episodes each. And they've got, 9 Ether in volume. So, I mean, that's a little over, that's probably close to $10,000 in volume for just 2 episodes NFT, not really like advertised or anything. I mean, I haven't seen much on this. I would buy them if they were cheaper. I just don't really feel like, even if it's amazing, I don't want to pay $20 for an episode. And even if it's awesome, you know, then what? I'm hooked for like 10 episodes and I'm $200 in. So more expensive than a movie ticket. I think that is probably, you know, pricing is what it is. But eventually I think these things naturally work themselves down as supply and demand starts to show itself. And then, you know, $2 or $3 an episode all day long, I think, right? If you came out with a free pilot and then it was good and your next episode is $2, you know, put a season out at between $2 and $5 and then make your second season $8 to $10 an episode or whatever, or sell it as a package. I think that's probably a little bit more price friendly. But all this stuff is still beta. It's still like, you know, trial. So, I mean, they don't really know what they don't know yet. Looks like GME is heading down. This 143.28 could be an area that we test and then go up. But so far, it doesn't look like this is really going to play out how I wanted it to, which sucks. We got 4 minutes till power hour. Hopefully this just doesn't go sideways and be all boring. But it looks like maybe that is the way that it is going to go. So this is the SPY heading down. Down, 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 down. Yeah, so it looks like we just, you know, we're retesting this 144.75 and can't get through it. Cannot get through it. But yeah, I mean, these NFTs are pretty cool. There's also a hidden message in the creator release. I think if you go into the code of this, I saw some stuff on Reddit where it's the skulls and then it says power to the player. But there's another hidden message inside the skull code, and it says, keep looking. Keep looking. I think they're also releasing chess. I think they're releasing chess onto the wallet, maybe? I need to mess around with that. I haven't really... I have the wallet. I have the extension. But I don't have... the chess game downloaded. I think Immutable is doing it. I was looking for the one I like. I mean, I like a lot of them, but my favorite one is Visual. Let's see here. This one. Trying to buy them, but wow, $322. I tried to get this for $54. It's just I can't get my debit card to work. So it's not accepting my debit card. Like whenever I hit buy now, and let's do Gamestop wallet. So whenever I try to add funds, buy with card, this isn't available in Florida. Not available in Florida, so I can't do that. And then whenever I try to do wire, it does not work. I tried this 15 times and I can't get money on. So that's very frustrating. I wanted this, could have got it for $54. And looks like they're selling for more. Like 100% profit. It's crazy, actually. I was considering just buying all of them because I really like this guy's art. And if you have all of them, then you can make one available. I don't know if you can do that or not, but yeah, I think this is the coolest one. This person, I think, is just $420.69. I think he's just messing around. I think he bought it and then he's just screwing with the price. Yeah. This banana hammock guy bought it yesterday, and he's just... I saw him like try to sell it for like 10 grand after, and then I don't know. He's just messing with the price. Pretty tight though. Super dope. Kind of dark, but really like it. Oh, look at this! Testing it. Testing it. Yeah, so this is where I want to see a break of it, and either a retest of it or a break and a break of this and a retest of this. I don't think we'll test both levels. Maybe we need to, but I don't think we will. I think we'll break one. Like if we go up, come down, retest this, I think it'll look like this. Or it'll look like this. I don't think there's going to be much demand in this area. So we've been rejected here. If we test and we get rejected here, we'll retest this and go up. And I think we'll just kind of break out here. Or we'll get through this like that and break out here. Man, it's battling though. I think this move would be stronger. I think this, obviously the higher we move, the better. Obviously, you know, we don't want to just go parabolic straight up. We want to test some levels and confirm that we're supporting those prices. But, yeah, I think we're, you know, this isn't terrible either. I drew this a little while ago. I've just been dragging it. This is what I would like to see. Something like that. Or this. I'll just leave it alone for now and see what it does. Where are we at? So are we yeah, we're holding above it. It's good. Extend these out a little bit. So we want to I'm on the 3 minute. We really want to close a candle to close above this. Stay bullish. We're right on it. We can look at the 5 minute. So the 5 minute has, what, 3 minutes left. So if we stay above this and we don't flush down, then we should see some movement pretty quickly into this 145.45. Should see it. As long as this candle closes above this, I don't even mind if we come back down and retest it, because I don't think that we'll break back below it. This will now become support on the micro. I mean, obviously we could go later and then tank it down, but I think short term this is good. RSI is not terribly overcooked, 66. High, but not, you know, crazy. I guess something like that is what we would want. I know these candles don't really, they're super small. But this is just some projections. But yeah, brutal. Brutal that I couldn't, what's PayPal charging me? Brutal that I couldn't get this collection. I wanted to give it away too. I'm going to give one of these away. I just, I got to be able to get money on first. Got to be able to get money on first. Let's see what this one's been reselling. Yeah, this one was pretty tight too. Almost bought. This one was 200 bucks, I think. Yeah, $163. $163, bought for $320, bought for $320, T bought for $320. Yeah, about 23 hours ago. So now it looks like somebody's trying to sell one for $2,000. Pretty dope though. Pretty dope. All right, getting into it. What's SPY doing? Yeah, so we're getting some kick off of SPY. Oh, whoops. AMC looking weaker, rejecting. So probably AMC likely will probably just trade in this range. Staying above 1550 is good, but I just don't think it's as bullish as GME. I mean, as you can see here, once this candle closes, I think we move up. Be very surprised if we see, well, I mean, if we reject off of this, I was going to say I'd be very surprised if we see a red candle if this candle closes. I think this is pretty indicative of a move up. Good move up. I think that we could, I think this is bullish enough where we could close around 148. I really wanted to break that. Break that 145.45 mark. 10 more cents. Yo. Really think that we're in breakout range. I think that it could happen. If we get some volume, it could happen. You really need to make it so you can load your wallet at a local GameStop store, hopefully coming soon. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Or, I don't know that you would want to load your wallet, you know, at the store, but I'm not as familiar with much cold storage stuff, but if you like had your ledger or whatever, like you could carry your ledger or some sort of RFID that was linked into your wallet. I'm sure that stuff's coming in the future. Pody. I don't think the technology's, you know, peaking right now. I think it's in its infancy. Infancy? Is that the right word? Yeah, see, we rejected off of the one. But this, so this is now what is in play. So I wanted to retest the 144.75 and get the bounce off of it and then go. Yeah, so something like this. Probably looks pretty similar on the 1 minute, actually. Yeah, look. Pretty damn close. You could make that the case right there. Such a cool tool, this ghost patterning. I mean, I know a lot of guys use that bars thing, but I think the ghost patterning is kind of cool too. It sucks. I wish you could make it like disappear. Wonder if I can make it like visual. Send it to the back. Yeah, I don't think that matters. Hide. Oh. How do I get it back? I don't know. Unhide. Oh, she gone. She gone. She gone. But it was there. Bounce here. Boom. Ah, broke down. Rip the dream. Flushed out. So fake out, breakout. So much support or so much resistance there. Test, test, fake out. Flush it. Trap them. Spy get flushed. Spy did get flushed. Wonder if this is going to be the trend into close now. Everything's just going to get straight murked into close. So it looks like SPY needs to hold. SPY needs to hold like that. Yeah, we could go into yesterday's. Actually, it's kind of at a sell-off point now. Yeah, I don't know. Don't feel like doing this right now. Somewhere in there, though. Yep, GME got marked right there. Oh, I lost my viewers. Darn. God, Brutal candle. So close. No volume either. It's painful to see this much buy volume wiped out by 40,000 shares. You get 110,000 in buying, that's wiped out by 40K. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I guess maybe what I should do is this. Definitely don't want to hide. I don't know how to bring it back. It just sucks seeing all this huge green volume and then knowing that we're dropping. Like this price drop right here. Lights are so bright. This price drop. So let's do this. Watch. So we went up. We went up 3.78%. Here, let's do a 15-minute. So on these three candles, these are 15 minutes each, we went up on 90,000. So that's 220,000 plus 150. So 370,000 in volume there. 370. So we went up in 370,000 volume. It doesn't mean that's all buy volume, but still. And we went down 2.5%. On 53, 90, 114, 154, 180. So this 45 minutes, we did 320,000 in volume, and we ran 3%. In this hour and 15 minutes, we did 180,000 volume. And we dropped 2.5%. So, I'm annoying. Maybe there's something I don't understand. But it's just crazy that you can go so far down on so little volume. When buying pressure is so hard to rise. Guess that's also why they say staircase up, ladder down. Or staircase up, escalator down. Come on, break through this. What's the Twitter sphere saying? GME is about $1 away from what I'd consider to be the holy grail trend line, the falling resistance dating back to January of 2021. After 145, things could get wacky, rejection at 160, and you likely watch more tightening. A lot of catalysts. $15 away, stupid. GME is about, okay, so $15 away is what he's saying. Yeah. Yeah. I think this 145.45 is going to be tough. I think we break through that, and yeah, we see. I think here, we can do this. So this 145.45, I think we break through that, and then yeah, we potentially start to see this. Not much resistance. We've got this 148-ish. What's he saying that? Is he talking about a trend line or something? I don't really mess with trend lines. Read a really good book called Unknown Market Wizards, and a lot of those guys say that trend lines are kind of a joke. They used to work, but the nuances of trading have basically made them obsolete. So you see these people doing TA off of trend lines. I mean, how many fucking wedges was AMC in throughout the last year and a half? I feel like every single video, everything I looked at, everything was a wedge or triangle or whatever, and it's gonna break up, and it just never did. Theoretically, it's supposed to break up. Well, it didn't. So, I don't know. Like, trend lines are trends, but trends change, just like anything, and they're not predictive. So saying that, I'm not knocking Trey right now. I'm just saying that I'm thinking of other TA guys that create all of these trend lines and trade off of trend lines, and they're just, I mean, I guess on some huge macro scale, it's probably more helpful, like a weekly. But on a micro scale, trading off the trend lines to me is not. It's might as well be worthless. Sorry, I meant to reread that tweet. This is the range I think that we should get in pre-split. I think we should see 188, because the split was announced somewhere in this range, I believe. March, right? Yeah. The split was announced like here, that the stock was going to split. So maybe it was announced here, and that's what we ran on. Man, this is actually when I switched. I switched from AMC to GME right here. I bought a little bit here, sold out of my AMC, and then bought on this run up. I bought GME all the way to run up. My average was like 112-ish for a while. I'm happy I did. Yeah, I think I'd love to see this 188-ish range. Okay, what's he saying? Rejection at 160, and you likely watch more tightening. Okay, $15 away. What I would consider the holy grail. Trend line falling resistance dating back to January 2021. So he's looking at that falling resistance. I'm not good with trend lines. I don't even know if I should try to draw this. What's it doing on a weekly? Because he's talking about, like, to me, this angle doesn't even make sense. Does he post a picture? Yeah. Okay, so he's drawn it kind of through there. I mean, I don't know. Shit. I mean, this is why, I mean, I just don't understand trend lines. I don't really know how to draw them. Where are you even supposed to, I think you're supposed to find a few connects, right? Like that would be a trend line. Like, wouldn't this technically be a trend line, which like broke out? This be a trend line? I never taught myself. Obviously, I can see a trend. Never taught myself like how to draw trend lines, because everything I read was just kind of like, don't worry about it. I like to keep everything simple. Like, is that a trend line? Like, what, that? That's a trend line? Was he on the daily, I guess? I I mean, look at this trend line. This is that the one he's talking about? Where's this price at? Oh, no, this is 225. What's this trend line do here? Is this a trend line that he has? Is that what he has? 1, 2, 3. What the fuck is this? So he's got 160 marked here off of this. Interesting. Interesting. There's only one thing we can do, and that is see what happens. He has it. I mean, honestly, couldn't we just delete this? Like, couldn't we just get rid of this? Because the manipulation was so heavy through this, can't we just, like, cross this out and just, like, kind of start here? No, don't delete it. You want as many points touching as possible, right? Is that what he's talking about? I do that right? That looks pretty. That looks pretty right, I guess. Right is relative, but. So you're saying this is the trend line breakout? I'll leave it up. Nope. Right now, my trend line is wanting to break this out. But we can't get through it! Can't get through it! Camera froze. Ending the stream.